So the Audi TT, we all know it. Very, very popular car on today's roads. The almost Beetle stroke Carrera-like body shape is attractive to most. But what have they done with this one that makes it stand out? The TTRS, the pinnacle of the Audi TT line. Well, for a start, a more distinctive body kit, more aggressive, larger front and back bumpers. Then there's this, the rear spoiler. You can opt to have the standard spoiler if you prefer. But I think if you're going to go for the most aggressive, extreme Audi, you want to go for the things that set it apart. And that's what this spoiler does. I'm usually not a big fan of big old rear spoilers. However, this one I'd keep. This particular model has a couple of add-ons. The 19-inch wheels, as well as the sports exhaust that make it sound amazing, are not standard with the TTRS. They are with the TTRS Plus, but they are add-ons on this particular model. And I think they make it that little bit more special.
It's got a 2.5 litre engine producing 335 brake. This isn't the Plus version, so it'll get you to 62 in 4.7 seconds off the top of my head. That's quick. It's a quick car. It's not a car, it's a sports car. It's a 2+2. It's fantastic in those conditions. Like, I can't rate it high enough. It's got so much grit, there's power. You know, hover your foot above the accelerator and there's power there, and it wants to absolutely shoot you down the track. It's great fun. That's a good word to describe it, actually. It's a great fun car. And also it produces, I think, 31 miles per gallon from a sports car. Ain't bad, is it? It's also the confidence that this car gives you because of the Quattro system. It's just brilliant. You know, I'm pretty certain you go around any corner in this and have absolutely no problem at all. Full of confidence. It's just a brilliant four-wheel drive system. It's great. Trying to figure out the sat nav is, I don't know, it's like being on Mastermind. Not a clue. Not an absolute Scooby to do it. It's, you know, it's so difficult. It just seems it's more complicated than what it needs to be. That noise, when you've got it in both sport modes, and the noise when it shifts up a gear, the exhaust just blurts out this. That's the moment you fall in love with it. There is the new version of this that's out now. So this is the old one. Now that 0 to 60 sub 4 seconds. That's a supercar. Starting price for that is in the 50s. So name another supercar you can get for 50 grand. You can't. You just can't.
So here we are on the inside. I am in the TTRS, I think. I'm not in the standard TT. Yeah, I can prove it. It says TTRS there, 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 there. Other than that though, I'm struggling. Some smarter dials, thicker steering wheel, some sports seats. Other than that, there's not many differences. Does that say that the standard TT is fantastic or the TTRS is a little bit disappointing? A bit of both, I would say. Now, it's a sports car. I'm not asking for the interior of a Maybach. I quite like it in here, it's nice. However, when I've got a friend that has a standard TT, I want mine to have a little bit more than him. So the cabin is snug. It's not a very big car on the outside, so why is it going to be massive on the inside? I don't actually mind it, as I've said. It's got 2 seats in the back. You can't fit any adults in there. I'm pretty sure you can't fit anyone over the age of 3 in there, but it's got them. Post 2009 cars, I feel, should have a little bit more in the way of mod cons. It should have your keyless entry, has your electronic seats. This doesn't have them. Now, I'm not saying I care about that when I'm driving it, because I'm having so much fun. This is a really, really fun car to drive. It's just, again, if you're hitching a lift in a friend's car and you see him with all the mod cons and gadgets, you might get a little bit green with envy. I know I would. So the 2 direct competitors, the Cayman S and the SLK 55, are going to have the edge over this in terms of interior. There's no doubt about that in my mind. Personally, though, I think this has the edge over the 350Z. So it's one of those. It's not the worst in its class, but it's certainly not the best in terms of what it looks like on the inside. The boot space, something like that I'd written off for an Audi TT RS, is actually, I was quite pleasantly surprised about that. It's fairly decent. However, looking in my mirror and out the back windscreen, I've got better views out my front door letterbox. The visibility is nil. They might as well do away with the back windscreen. That's something that I noticed straight away when driving. To sum up, the Audi TT RS interior, I'm not bothered about it when I'm driving it because I'm having so much fun. But I think if I was at the dealership and money was no object, I'd be spending a lot on add-ons.